Hello, everyone. Welcome to ABC All About Canada, a public service program that educates, informs, and inspires our fellow kababayans with important happenings in the Philippine Canadian community. I am Rovic Canono. I am your host. And today, the topic is 5 facts you need to know regarding basic financial planning in Canada. And our guest is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and now an insurance advisor. Let's all welcome Haya David.
Hello everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening sa inyong
Hello.
lahat.
Yes. Hello, Haya. Kamusta? Kamusta ka na?
Ayos naman po. It's been
Mm.
a very fruitful Holy Week for me. Very busy in the office and
Mm.
hopefully hindi ganun ka-busy this weekend.
All
Yes!
right, cool. All right. So, saan ka ba? Siguro mga kababayan natin would like to know, taga saan ka ba dito sa Canada?
Sure. So as just like Kuya Robs, taga British Columbia po rin ako dito sa Vancouver.
Mhm.
So we're in the western part of Canada in the beautiful British Columbia. Yes.
Of course. All right. So, ang topic natin is the 15 facts you need to know regarding basic financial planning in Canada, and you are an insurance advisor. Paano ka napunta sa pagiging isang insurance advisor? Kaya.
Yes. A good question, Kuya Robs. Actually, pagiging RCIC po, tsaka being an insurance advisor goes hand in hand for me. Kasi as you can say po sa RCIC, being an RCIC and, immigration, malaki po ang fees na kailangan mong i-invest sa pagiging, PR or being worker permit or even as a citizen later on. So, I take a little bit of time sa mga clients ko, lalo na yung kakasal ka lang dito, to know a little bit of, financial literacy tools na available sa kanila. Now, paano ako napunta dito sa profession na to? Well, ang background ko po talaga is finance. So, I graduated Bachelor's of Finance sa Douglas College. And after that, I took immigration. Pero dual license po ako pagdating sa immigration tsaka sa pag-advise ng insurance.
Well said. Okay, so when it comes to our topic, the 15 facts you need to know regarding basic financial planning, ano ang importansya nito na magandang malaman ng mga kababayan?
Good question po. So I would say po, kasi dito sa Canada, very big difference pagdating sa financials natin sa Pilipinas. And it's very much a cultural thing for me. So unlike sa Philippines, personal finance here in Canada is very independent, tsaka individual po. So sometimes, you can count on mga family, mga friends, mga relatives sa Pilipinas in terms of resources, right? Pero say for example, kakasal ka lang natin dito and mag-isa lang tayo, especially sa mga students tsaka worker, we often lack that resource ng mga kababayan natin. And that's why it's very important to have these type of protections tsaka resource po for your own. And I explain these to my clients as well, lalo na sa mga bago nga lang po dito.
All right. Okay. So now, mas maganda i-discuss na natin. Let's go down to the 15 facts. So, all right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's discuss number 1.
Okay. So for our first one po, it's about insurance. So insurance is an important aspect ng financials ng dito sa Canada. And why would that be? It's because it's for your own protection. Ang tinutukoy ko po dito is travel insurance, no? And as an RCIC, nakikita ko yung need nun as well. Lalo na sa mga kababayan nating ini-invite dito yung mga magulang, no? So they're very vulnerable in terms of their health. And sometimes I hear these stories and even GoFundMe posts and mga stories from news saying na ospital si mom or na ospital si applicant, and they were shocked na with the hospital bill. So kung maiiwasan po natin yung ganong financial burden, bakit hindi? So sometimes the client doesn't know the importance of this. So it's not a bad, I guess, like introduction or a reminder para sa mga clients and mga kababayan natin na i-secure nyo po yung sarili nyo, because in the end of the day, tayo po yung puhunan natin.
All right. Oo. So, napakaganda. So, yung first fact that you need to know regarding basic financial in Canada is the importance of insurance. Sabi nga nila, mas mabuti pang meron ka na hindi mo nagamit kesa wala ka at bigla mo kinailangan. Nakarinig na tayo ng mga sad stories niyan sa mga Canadians na nakikinig sa atin, familiar sila na mayroong mga turista rito, di ba? Na minsan hindi nakuhanan ng insurance, na nagkasakit at umabot sa hundreds, 150,000 Canadian dollars ang bill. So, once again, insurance is very important. Okay, let's go to number 2.
All right. So the next one is, ano ang difference ng temporary sa permanent type of insurance? So I'm pretty sure everyone, kahit yung mga locals natin na naka-tune in right now, makika-encounter sila that someone is trying to inform them about insurance. Ngayon po, may dalawang types yan. So, one is temporary. So, it's what's called term insurance. And the other one is permanent, self-explanatory, and sometimes it's called whole life. So, compare natin siya sa parang pag-rent at pagbili ng bahay. So, ang term insurance, para ka lang nagre-rent. So, as long as nagpe-pay ka ng premiums, you are covered. While for permanent insurance, natatapos siya. So, para siyang mortgage, na after you pay your premiums for a certain amount of time, by the end of that, sa inyo na yon and you're covered for life. So of course, pag nagre-rent ka, it's cheaper. Pero if you're paying to own it eventually, it's going to be in a higher cost. So I think this is pretty much helpful for you as well, Kuya Robs, as a practicing realtor, kasi minsan ina-ask rin siya ng bank na dapat may coverage ka when you purchase a home, right?
True, oo. Kasi nga, kung ano man ng coverage ng insurance na yon, pwedeng kung ano man nangyari sa'yo, di ba? Pwedeng makabayad yon doon sa kakulangan mo pa doon sa yung sabihin na nating balanse mo pa doon sa bahay na pinurchase. Alright, okay. So ano ba mas maganda ron, would you say? Yung permanent o yung term?
Good question, Kuya Robs. Kasi although may perks, no, for each type, I would say always depende sa sitwasyon mo. Aanuhin mo naman yung permanent kung hindi kaya ng budget. So kung, 'di ba? So in the end of the day, importante po yung may coverage. So, kagandahan po in some temporary insurance products that later on, if you have more money to spare, pwede mo siyang i-convert into a permanent. So, you have temporary coverage at first, and then pwede mo siyang i-convert later on permanent. At matatapos po yung bayaran. And covered ka na for life.
Good tip yan. Alright, okay, so papasok na tayo sa pangatlo and our topic, mga kababayan, 15 facts you need to know about basic financial planning. Ano po yung pangatlo?
Number 3. So, what is CI or ang tinatawag na critical illness? So, ito po naman ay tinatawag na living benefit. Meaning, matitake advantage niyo po yung benefit kahit buhay pa kayo. Because when you say life insurance, it will only benefit us pag we kick the bucket or we pass away. Living benefits meaning if you survive, pag nagkasakit po tayo, magpe-pay si insurance company ng lump sum amount as in isang bagsak po. So say for example, a cancer patient that got diagnosed, no? If they survive 90 days or 30 days rather ng pagka-diagnose nila, you will file a claim for your insurance benefit under critical illness at babayaran kayo ng coverage na in-apply nyo. So yun po ang kind of how critical illness insurance works in a nutshell.
Baga habang may sakit ka, meron ka allowance.
Yes. Kasi in the end of the day, you're trying to parang replace kung ano yung
Source. Yung income mo.
Yes.
Tama?
Parang makakapag rest ka for say a whole year or 6 months habang nagpapagaling ka.
I see. All right. Okay, so maliwanag. Okay, living benefit. So, papasok na tayo dun sa 4 na facts about basic financial planning.
Okay. Next one. I think this one's very interesting, lalo na sa mga, yung mga bagong dating dito. Yung ano yung ibig sabihin ng Provincial Medical Service Plan, Extended Health Benefits, and Disability Insurance. So magkakaiba po yun. And let me just, I guess, go one by one. So when you say Provincial Medical Service Plans, it's yung, I guess, government medical na services that you can avail for free in the whole Canadian country. So maririnig po natin that Canada has a universal health plan, right? Yun po yung ibig sabihin nun, that you can go to a hospital if you're paying tax, say for students and workers, and then you can avail their services for free. So yun po yung Provincial Medical Service Plan. Extended health benefits naman po is from your work. So say for example, nag-work ka full-time as a food counter supervisor. Ganun po. And after 3 months, pag nag-work ka na doon, magkikick in yung health benefits. So that's your dental, that's your vision care, or kung kailangan mong na-injure ka and kailangan mo magpa-chiropractor or massage therapy, yun po yung mga magko-cover nun. And kung wala ka nun, hindi yun i-cover ni government under the provincial medical service plans. Disability insurance naman po is whether it's under work or personal na i-avail mo, is that kung na-injure ka while you're working, natapilok, and kailangan mong i-cast or kailangan mo ng crutches. So yun po, doon naman magkikick in ng disability insurance. Depending kung ano yung trabaho mo, doon ibabase yung benefit na ibibigay sa'yo.
Alright, okay, so maliwanag. Provincial Medical Service Plan, Extended Health Plan, and Disability Insurance. Okay, yan ang number 4. Papasok na tayo sa number 5.
Number 5. And another interesting one, I guess, is how do taxes in Canada work? So, right now po, I'm not a tax expert, but it's very key to learn, especially habang nandito ka sa Canada, you're earning and makikita mo kung saan napupunta yung pera mo. And most of the chunk na dinideduct ni employer is going to taxes. So we have a marginal tax rate here in Canada, meaning the amount of tax you will pay on the dollars earned in the highest range of income or tax bracket you reach. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? So say for example, you earned up to 15,000 a year. Let's keep it straight. So in the first, kunyari po, in the first 10,000, you were going to be taxed at 5%. And then for the next 10,001 up to 15,000, you were going to tax another 10%. So, ganun po, may bracket siya. And then, ikakaltas yon ni employer pautik-utik for every paycheck, and then we'll remit it to the government. And then, pagdating ni tax season, dun po makukuha natin yung refund na tinatawag.
Okay, all right. Klarong-klaro, napakaganda na explanation.
Yes.
Okay, so that's number 5. Papasok na tayo sa number 6.
Number 6. So, ito naman po ang tax withheld, EI, and CPP contributions.
Okay.
So, this is talking about your paycheck po. So, especially sa mga workers and of course, mga student natin, no? So, makikita po natin, pag-receive ni paycheck, bakit may kaltas? So, minsan po hindi clear kung bakit ganon. So, nagbabayad po tayo ng EI or Employment Insurance tsaka CPP as in Canadian Pension Plan na contributions. Ano po ba yung mga yun? So EI is, think of it as unemployment insurance. So say for example po, worker kayo and then nasibak tayo. So pwede kayong mag-apply ng employment insurance and based on sa kino-contribute nyo at and the amount of work or length of work that you have, pwede po kayong mag-claim ng unemployment insurance para maitawid kayo to search for your new work. So, that only works pag nasibak kayo, hindi pag nag-quit kayo. Magkaiba po yun, right? CPP contributions naman is for your pension plan. So, habang once you get to a certain age, pwede kayong mag-claim na ng pension nyo, and based on the amount of contributions you make for how many years you've worked, may marireceive po kayong benefit once you retire. And the earliest that you can claim it is at 60 years old.
Matagal pa ako.
Oo nga, ako din, kuya.
Mauna ka pa sa akin.
That's true.
Alright, so maliwanag yung EI, yung tax withheld at saka CPP contributions. Alam mo, kumbaga para sa mga bagong dating dito sa Canada, maganda makapanood nito, makapakinig nito. Mukhang lahat halos madidiscuss eh. Okay, let's go to number 7.
Perfect. So number 7 again, regarding tax, what are tax credits? So maraming nagtatanong po sa akin yan, and even with my sister and family, I explained it to them kung bakit, tax credits ba na turn yun into cash? Is it part of your refund? And the answer is no. So tax credits po, it reduces your tax burden in the end of the year. You cannot turn them into cash, pero pwede nyo siyang i-carry forward next year. Some of the, I guess, basic ones that I know in the top of my head is that, say for example, may disability kayo. So you will qualify for what's called a disability tax credit. So i-apply yon ni accountant sa inyo, and maaalwas pa yung tax nyo. So yun po ang tax credits. So even as students, you have those, yung amount of tuition na binayaran nyo, that can apply as well to your taxes as tax credits. So it's important, kahit na hindi kayo nag-work as a student, you can claim those tax credits, and then you can carry it forward indefinitely. So once na nag-work na kayo and you have taxable income, pwede nyong i-apply yung credits na yon para mabawasan si tax burden.
Okay, good explanation regarding tax credits. That's number 7. Papasok na tayo sa number 8.
All right, number 8. So ito, very big question. Can I deduct personal expenses to reduce my tax burden? So ano ba yung mga personal expenses na yan, Haya? Sabihin sa akin. So some of them is like gas that you use to and from work, no? O kaya say groceries, mga ganong personal expenses. And the answer is no. So you can use your credits, the available credits you have to reduce your tax burden. You can also contribute yung sa RRSP na tinatawag or registered retirement savings plan, or yung bago ngayon yung FHSA. So first home savings plan na tinatawag, na pag nag-contribute ka doon, pwede mong i-deduct yon sa taxes mo. And we will explain those investment
Later on.
details
Yeah.
later po.
Alright, okay.
Right?
Kung self-employed ka,
So self-employed ka, okay, good question, Kuya Robs. Kasi for us, our CICs, some of us are self-employed, no?
true.
So there are just some expenses na pwede mong i-claim. Say for example, meals and entertainment. Say for example, meron kang client and tinake out mo sila sa labas and you dine out in a restaurant.
Yeah.
So you can keep those receipts and then claim it as a parang marketing or meals and entertainment expense, and you can claim a portion of it para i-reduce yung employment income tax burden mo.
Alright, klarong-klaro. Alright, so that's number 8. Papasok na tayo sa number 9. Siguro interested dito ang mga international students sa number 9.
For sure. So I already touched upon this, but this is the question. I am a full-time student. Do I still need to file taxes? Yes, because even if you have no income po, you still need to, you can still claim yun nga, yung tax credits. So as a worker, pag worker na kayo, dun mo siya pwedeng magamit. So just as a, I guess, a little bit of more tax information, hindi mo kailangang mag-file ng taxes if you are in Canada for less than 183 days. So once you are here in Canada for more than that, then you are required to file taxes. So but even if sa mga locals dito, kumita ka or hindi, and if you're in age, you should file your taxes for those credits.
O dapat pala malaman talaga ng mga estudyante yan, ano? More than 183 days you have to file tax. Below that, hindi. Alright, okay. Very clear. Alright, so papasok na tayo sa number 10. 10, mga kababayan, ang topic natin ay the 15 facts on basic financial planning. Alright, so number 10 na tayo.
So number 10. So let's move on from tax to another one again. So this one is the use of credit cards. This one is very, I guess, interesting because marami pong mag-o-offer, from Superstore, from Walmart.
Yung bank mo, yung unang bank mo.
Bank, right? Maraming mga mag-o-offer sa atin ng credit cards, and it's very easy to get into multiple credit card accounts kasi marami silang mga perks.
True.
Right? May points, tapos
Tsaka gusto mo kaagad meron kang pang-shopping.
right, di ba? Exactly. All of us parang I'm working on to save for like a nice pair of shoes or bagong outfit, ganon. Saan natin ilalagay? Sa credit card.
True.
So as an insurance advisor as well, it's I advise against na marami kayong credit cards kasi it will get hard to manage. No?
True.
So tip is that limit to like maybe just 1 or 2, and then pick the ones that will have the most benefit for you. So ano po yun? Yung mga points that you can use for groceries or that you can earn cash back on. Para meron pa ring benefits para sa inyo. Yeah, because if you have a lot of credit cards, makaka-apekto po yun sa credit score nyo. And I think Kuya Robs has discussed a video regarding how to improve yung credit score natin, and nakaka-apekto po din yan sa pagbili ng bahay eventually.
True. All right. Okay, maliwanag. Be careful with and be responsible with your credit cards use. Okay. All right. So, 5 na lang. ang ating iintayin or papakinggan? Number 11.
All right. So moving on naman po. So what are registered savings plans? Number 11. So RSP or registered savings plans nga po, ito po yung uri ng parang savings account na ino-oversight ng Canadian government. So meron po tayong mga perks na may-receive from the Canadian government pag nag-open po tayo ng mga accounts na ganito. So ano po ba yung mga yan? Maririnig niyo po yan all over from the banks, from your friends, TFSA, RRSP, RESP, or RDSP, and FHSA. So lahat po yun may kanya-kanyang features and it can get a little bit confusing. So we're gonna go one by one. Is that okay with you, Kuya
Of
Rams?
course, yeah. Interesting.
Alright. So, okay, let's go. First po muna.
Alright, so pang number 12 to.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so number 12 po. So, TFSA. Ano po ba ang TFSA, Haya? So, it stands for Tax-Free Savings Account. So, imagine niyo po siya as parang regular na savings account lang sa bangko, pero yung i-contribute niyo po doon, hindi siya maibabawas sa tax. Pero yung ilalago niya, meaning pag ininvest mo yung pera, paglabas doon, hindi mo na kailangang bayaran ng tax. So, it's an investment vehicle or parang tax-sheltered na wallet na pag nag-invest ka doon, and lumaki siya, so you can withdraw it tax-free. So, yun po ang TFSA.
Kaya tax-free savings
Yes.
account. O, diba? Alright,
Yes.
okay.
Alright.
Number 13.
Number 13. Okay, next one po is RRSP. So I touched this a while ago. So Registered Retirement Savings Plan.
Yeah.
So it's in the name po, retirement. So main purpose niya is yun yung magiging retirement income nyo pag you decide to retire at your own time, right? So ito naman po, pag naghulog kayo doon, yung kung magkano yung nahulog nyo for the year, it's going to be deducted straight to your tax burden. So more refund in the end of the year. So pag once you use it for retirement, ang benefit po nun is that you're going to be taxed less. So once you get the money out and the earnings na nilago ng pera is going to be in a lower amount kasi retired na kayo, you're not working and you're not earning too much. That's why the tax burden will be a little bit lower. So meron po yung mga rules, say for example, kung kailangan nyo mag-withdraw kasi in the end of the day, sa inyo pa rin pera yon.
Yeah.
Kaya, ano pag merong emergency and I need to access these funds, no? So, pwede po kayong mag-withdraw. Kaya lang, magiging taxable siya. Isasama siya dun sa taxable income nyo pag magbabayad na kayo ng tax for the year.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, maliwanag. Yeah.
So, sorry, Kuya Rob. So, another thing naman po with the RRSP rather, is meron siyang function na tinatawag na home buyer's plan. So again, tying to buying a house, pwede po kayong mag-withdraw 35 up to 35,000 sa RRSP nyo for tax-free para maging down payment nyo sa bahay. But there's a catch. Kailangan nyo siyang ibalik within 15 years. Or else, matatax po siya at your tax bracket that year.
Oh, so alam na sa mga bibili ng bahay.
Sa mga bibili ng bahay, yeah. Alright.
Napakagandang explanation yan. Inspiring para sa mga gustong bumili ng bahay. Alright, okay. Number 14, itong RESP.
Yeah. So, RESP, RDSP, usually po para sa mga bagets. So, mga students or workers na pumunta dito and kasama yung pamilya,
Mm.
yung I guess educational savings plan ni children, pwede nyo pong i-open yan para sa kanila. So, ang contributions po dito hindi na nakakabawas ng tax, no? It's parang TFSA. It's after tax na contributions. So, pag nag-contribute po kayo, ima-match yun ni government. Meaning, magbibigay sila ng grants for your contributions. Pag hindi nag-aral si anak by 17, no? Kailangang ibalik yung grants kay government. So, yun lang po yung rule ng sa RESP. Pero pag nag-enroll yung anak nyo at the age of 17 and they chose to pursue a higher education,
Mhm.
hindi taxable yung withdrawal papunta sa tuition fee ng bata.
Alright. Sana alam to ng mga bagets, sabi mo nga, dun sa mga young parents, no? RESP, RDSP. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
Ang bilis. Nandito na tayo. Napaka-informative, siksik-liglig na tinatawag. Doon na tayo sa last but not the least. Number 15.
So number 15 po, this one is fairly new as in launched lang siya last year, which is called the FHSA, meaning First Home Savings Account. And I think this ties with Kuya Robs as well kasi it's going towards your own home. So sa mga nagplaplano po na mag-save up para sa kanilang dream home in the next coming years, it's very, I guess, good to take advantage of this savings plan na ginawa ng Canadian government recently. So, ang rule po nito is, pag nag-contribute ka, pwede mo siyang i-deduct sa tax, and pag withdraw mo, and lumago si investment, wala siyang tax. So it's a combination of a TFSA and an RRSP. Kaya lang po may annual limits. So for each year, may contribution limit ka ng 8K. So for 2024, ang limit mo lang na pwedeng i-contribute is 8K. Pero pag hindi mo siya na-exhaust, kunyari 4,000 lang yung naihulog mo for this year,
carry over.
Remaining 4,000, yes, you can carry it over for next year. So mas lalaki yung contribution room mo. Up to a lifetime maximum of 40,000. So you have 5 years, kunyari, you max out the 8K, meron kang 40,000, that can go into your down payment sa pagbili ng bahay. So, as a insurance advisor and financial advisor as well, you can take advantage of ito, FHSA, yung TFSA mo, tsaka yung home buyer's plan mo from your RRSP, all going into a down payment ng first home mo.
Alright, okay. So, those are the 15 facts you need to know on basic financial planning in Canada. Sana merong ganitong parang orientation. Sa Philippines kasi, bago ka pumunta rito, yung mga permanent resident, may tinatawag silang PIDOS, Pre-Departure Orientation Seminar. Sana, pagdating dito ng mga migrants all over the world, meron din silang tinatawag na arrival orientation on different topics, especially financial planning. Kasi katulad nito, 30 minutes, 40 minutes lang, pero natakil mo lahat ng importanteng aspects ng financial sa Canada. Ano ang iyong final message sa mga kababayan natin, Haya?
Yeah. So, for us, no, marami po tayong matututunan pagdating natin dito sa Canada. And even though finance, minsan it's daunting, no? Masyadong marami and it's kind of masakit pakinggan sa atin. But for me, it's really worth taking a look into Kasi finance is a daily part of our life. At kung hindi mo siya tutuklasin, baka it's something that may, um, make us be in a troublesome situation later on.
Uh,
So, be very, very open-minded po pagdating sa financials and kung ano yung mga resource dito sa Canada na hindi mo makikita usually sa Pilipinas.
Alright. Okay. So, for example, gusto ko nilang makontak, gusto ko nilang kausapin, saan ka pwedeng makontak?
For sure. So, my email po is hayadavid at adanak. Oh, sorry. It's haya_David Adanak at telus.net, or it's 604-764-7132 po. You can text me at that number. That's my personal number po for any questions regarding immigration or insurance and financials.
Okay. So, okay na. Baka meron ka pang final na sasabihin pa. Okay na?
Okay naman, Kuya Robs. I think it's a very informative topic,
Yeah.
discussion natin for today. And thank you so much po for having me for a second time around.
Pati ako natuto. Oo. At saka parang na repaso. Thank you so much, Haya, for being with us for this 15 very informative facts regarding basic financial planning in Canada. All right. So, mga kababayan, pag meron kayong tanong, kontakin nyo lang po si Haya. All right. Thank you once again. So, mga kababayan, thank you for watching ABC All About Canada, a public service program that informs, educates, and inspires everyone, all our fellow kababayans with important issues, especially the basic financials in Canada and the Philippine-Canadian community. My name is Rovic Canono. I'm your host. I will see you again. Marami po salamat.